right then, John, give this one a try. You never know. You can guess if you need to.
Right.
Here we are. The first question. The dish peach melba. I almost feel embarrassed asking this question to you. The dish peach melba consists of peaches, ice cream, and what flavour sauce? Raspberry, lemon, or chocolate?
Raspberry.
Yeah. How do they know these things? I mean, it is the right answer, yes. The dish peach melba consists of peaches, ice cream, and raspberry sauce. Easing John in there. Barry? The terms waxy and floury are commonly used to describe the different textures of which foodstuff? Cauliflowers, potatoes, or leeks?
Well, I feel as if I've very much drawn the short straw in this one, but let's see if we can make it just a little bit longer. And I've heard potatoes described as floury, so I'll go for that.
Potatoes is, of course, correct from Barry, and we go back to John for his second question. John, in 2004, Marco Pierre White launched a chain of pizzerias with which sportsman? Frankie Dettori, Valentino Rossi, or Gianluca Vialli?
Frankie Dettori.
Frankie Dettori. I'm sure you're mates with Marco, but is that the kind of thing you do, pizzeria? I mean, is it, you know...
No, there's nothing wrong with a good pizza, is there?
Yeah.
Lovely pizza Roma is just delicious with a really thin crust.
Yeah.
Not all this nonsense that you get in, all around, but a proper Roman pizza from Rome, a little thin crust with lovely cheese and a little bit of tomato, basil, that's it. It's delicious.
So really, then, the dough is just really a vehicle for the ingredients rather than being smothered in these great big crusts.
Really is, let's be honest, it's an open sandwich.
Yeah.
You might be able to get some flavour in it if you use a wood-burning oven, and that might make a difference. But let's be honest, it's not rocket science, it's just a dough.
OK, well, Frankie Dettori is correct there, yes. It was called Frankie's, wasn't it, I think, the chain? Marco Pierre White and Frankie Dettori collaborating on the chain of pizzerias. So, to John, Barry, which food is fermented to produce the smelly Swedish delicacy? Surströmming. Is it cheese, herring, or eggs?
Can't imagine eggs being fermented. If they were, I don't think I would like to try them, and for that matter, neither cheese. But I can certainly imagine herrings, which have been pickled. I can imagine those being fermented, so I shall go for herring.
Herring and Sweden, of course, almost going together. It's the right answer. Well done, Barry. OK, well, John, if you get this, and Barry fails with his third question, you're through. Of which food did Samuel Johnson say, "It should be well sliced and dressed with pepper and vinegar and then thrown out as good for nothing"? Red cabbage, celery, or cucumber?
Oh, that's a tricky one. It won't be celery. I think it's between red cabbage and cucumber. I'll go for cucumber.
Thought you were going to go for red cabbage for a moment. It's cucumber. Yes, it's the right answer. Well done. Fairly tasteless cucumber, really, isn't it, chefs? I mean, on its own. I mean, yeah.
I like cucumber. It's subtle.
The way you deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, what would you do with it, John? I mean, how would you make it interesting?
I peel the cucumber, cut it in half, de-seed it, cover it with a little sea salt for about 10 minutes, and the salt acts like a poultice and it draws all the impurities out of the cucumber. Wash it thoroughly to make sure all the salt's off, dry it, and then slice it. It'll have a lovely crisp texture, and any minerals there, you'll feel them if you do it that way.
I'll give that a try. Make it taste decent. Thank you, John. Have a listen to this question for you, Barry, the one that you're going to attempt to keep you in the game with. On a daily diet of 2,000 calories, approximately how many grams of fat should an average healthy person eat per day? 10, 30, or 70?
I think you're asking the wrong person this question. Well, let's see, 70 grams of fat sounds too much, so I think the answer must be between 10 grams and 30 grams. But I'm going to go for down the middle for 30 grams. OK, 30 grams in a daily diet of 2,000 calories. The answer is 70 grams. 70 grams of fat in a daily diet of 2,000 calories for the average healthy person per day. So, John, you're through to the final round, helping the team out to try and win the money today. No place for you, Barry. Would you both please come back and join your team?